Oh my God, guys, the small fat era is upon us. I fit into 2X jeans today. That was a big freaking deal. I mean, I thought it was gonna be a pretty bad week considering I broke my toe yesterday and I'll be boarding a flight to Austin, Texas on Sunday because I'm doing spring break in Austin, Texas with my friends. And I did not think I would be fitting into 2X jeans before then. It's kind of crazy. But it happened. I've been talking about it for weeks and it finally happened. The transition is not yet fully complete. You see, when I travel, I tend to bloat. So I'll be using the pant size up for my trip and for the week following just because, well, that bloat's got to go somewhere and it might as well go to my legs and my hips and my thighs and my belly, right? But when I get back and when the bloat comes off, man, I will be full on in the small fat era, 2X jeans, 2X everything, wearing a large size shirt. Right now, though, this is British double XL, which means it's XL. And that's just because the British people are fat phobic, as we know. I'm skipping. You know what I mean? It's just their sizes are a little bit different. But it's here. It's finally here. And it's crazy because I was going to start filming like 90 minutes ago, actually. And I didn't because I was just like, as I was getting ready to put my makeup on, I was looking in the mirror, I was in my underwear, and I was looking at myself and I was like, I look like I have a shape. I don't like really look like so much of an apple, or I mean, I'm definitely still pear shaped. I was in a pear shaped tail for a very long time. There was that one time during the transition where I was 3X bottoms and large shirt, and that lasted for like a couple of weeks. And I was like, geez, is this ever going to end? And I was trying on the 2X jeans like literally 2 weeks ago, couldn't get them on. But for some reason today, I was like, you know what? I got this set of like Taylor Swift gym pants, right? And they're like Down Bad Crying at the Gym sweatpants. It's like a line from one of her songs called Down Bad. And they're perfect for working out because it says crying at the gym. And that's, you got, no pain, no gain, right? And I thought, these things didn't fit 2 weeks ago, but I'm just gonna try the sweatpants and see how it goes. And I put them on and I was like, oh my God, these sweatpants fit. And they're technically 1X sweatpants, but they're like in men's sizes. So it's a 2X for women. And because it's also 1X men, the legs are a little bit straighter. So I knew it was going to take me a little bit longer to fit into those sweatpants versus like women's sweatpants. But yeah, I put them on. I was like, oh my gosh, these fit. They're not ready to work out in. I think I need to lose like another like 5 to 10 pounds before they're like loose enough, or at least like bloat, right? To like loose enough to get them where I can do like a lot of like really bendy exercises type of things, right? Stretch and like do leg presses. It made me curious because I'm like, okay, well, these don't stretch. These sweatpants don't stretch. And I fit into the stretchy 2X sweatpants the other day. Well, let me see if I can fit into the stretchy 2X jeans. And I put them on, guys, and they fit. And then I like literally like instantly shed a tear. Like my cold little Aquamoon Enneagram 3 heart shed a tear. I know. Hell froze over. It is Michigan after all. So we're always freezing over. And then I was just kind of like in disbelief. I sent a picture to Alex and I do like a little pose where I like lifted my knee up to my chest and I was like, see, they actually do fit. I mean, I didn't like full on bawl, but like I was just emotional and like tears were coming out of my eyes because I was like, it took a long time. If you've never been this fat and you've never had like my body shape where your thighs are just, I call them tree trunks for a reason, okay? They're planted and they don't want to get any smaller. But just to finally like get these thighs and the 2X pants was a huge accomplishment for me. I think when you're going through class 3 obesity, there's this thing that happens where you're just not sure at some point if you're just going to get any smaller. And it's because it's so long. And I'm still technically in class 3 obesity. That's what's crazy. I mean, hopefully I'll be out of it in a few weeks, but it's really been holding on. Some of it's bloat for sure. It's still bloat left over from the winter. It's bloat left over from exercise. My little toe is bloated from breaking it yesterday. I mean, I don't think adds that much to it, but you know what I mean? Like, I mean, my joints are in general are quite bloated, but also it's just like, even if you are bloated, there's still fat there. And the fat is just doesn't want to come off in different areas. So it was just really, really good to see at last that it happened. It's crazy to me. And I mean, I hope that 1X comes a lot sooner than it took me to get to 2X. 2X was like literally forever. I mean, I have to look back at my other videos about when I finally fit into 3X pants. Maybe it was a year ago. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I think it was when I first moved to Michigan. So it was almost 2 years ago. That's how long it took me to get out of 3X. And it wasn't for a lack of trying. It's just that's how long it took. It's a huge pant size to get through. It's like 2 or 3 like pant sizes, like and you do like 3X and what it encompasses. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I technically did not have to make a video today. If you know anything about what I've been doing, I was trying to do like an inverted Lent. I don't really celebrate Lent, but I was like, hey, why not this year? But an inverted Lent, meaning instead of giving something up, I was going to do something every single day for all of Lent. And I put out a video every single day for the entirety of Lent. Now I could say I made one for the entirety of Lent too, like had a video ready to go, even though like I'm putting this out today on Good Friday. So Lent's over. And the last day of Lent one is that 4th episode of the podcast. So yeah, today is Wednesday. It's April 16th, 2025. I think I put the date probably on my thumbnail. And today's a day that I finally technically I've ended my mid-fat era and I am entering my small fat era. I'm not going to officially start the era until the end of April because like I said, I had that bloat, that transition, the vacation and such, but I'm like Bella Swan at the end of Twilight. Like the what was that? Was it the fourth movie where they like cut it into 2 parts, turns into a vampire, and she's transitioned. That's me right now, okay? I've been stabbed through the heart with an injection of vampire venom, and I'm undergoing my transition into a vampire, Bella Swan style. And you'll see that, like I said, end of April. And even so, with the whole inverted Lent thing, the thing I was giving up was my time doing other things, instead making videos. So I do kind of still think it counts. What that means though is that I'm not going to have daily videos from here on out, like for the rest of April, because I'm going to be on vacation next week. I don't have time to put out a whole bunch of videos, but I am going to be filming some while I'm there, doing collabs with Alex and our friend Eric, and I'll talk about all our weight loss journeys and basically kind of showing the stuff that we're doing now that we're, getting out of fatness the best that we can. And then when I come back, my goal is to do like 3 videos a week. So hopefully I can put out 3 videos next week. Just depends on how much time I have to edit, but definitely 3 videos a week in the last week of April and then all throughout May. But when it's June again, because I do work like a contract position that goes between like end of August to the beginning of June every year. In June, I do plan on doing 1 video a day, at the release trying. And so that's when we're going to return to this schedule. Okay. Because I got nothing else to do. I'm not going to have a job to do is basically what I'm saying. And then I think I'm going to do that throughout July as well. Maybe part of August. Just depends on when my contract restarts up again. That's basically how it is every year. And I'm also looking forward to that because in summer, if you remember last summer when I was doing I think it was like the summer of health or something, where I was focusing on building muscle to set myself up for body composition changes this year, which it worked, right? It wasn't so much about losing fat or losing weight. It was about building muscle so I can be more active and better able to take care of myself this year. And this year though, this summer, I'm like, hey, I did that. I got the muscle. I'm going to keep trying to do that, but I'm definitely aiming still for fat loss this summer more than anything, because I might be in small fat now, but I want to get out of obese class 3, hopefully doing that by the beginning of like actual summer, which is like June 20th or something, because like obese class 2 is 31 pounds. Okay. It's not the 104 to get through for obese class 3. It's 31 pounds. And I want to breeze through it. I want to be out of it by like the beginning of fall. I want to get to my mid-size era by the time I go to the Sabrina Carpenter concert, and that's in Nashville at the beginning of November. And it's perfect because, like, if you know anything about what Alex did, like Alex is one of my really good friends, but like his small fat era was all about Charlie XCX Brat, which is why we're going to the Brat tour in Austin, Texas next week. And he has this theory: there's 2 types of way to go through small fat. One's the Brat era, and the other one is the Sabrina Carpenter Demure era. He's Brat. And I'm Sabrina Carpenter Demure, right? So he's in the mid-size. He ended his small fat with, getting tickets to that concert. And the same way I'm going to end small fat by getting tickets to the Sabrina Carpenter concert. So like, which I already have. So it's ready to go. I got to do it. I got to fulfill the prophecy. But at least now you're on board. You know what's going on, okay? Don't be carrot dog. Maybe you're just here for fat reacts. Well, hey guys, part of the whole me reacting to the fat reacts is me having to actually lose weight, right? It doesn't really mean much calling them out if I can't also show at the same time that it is possible to lose weight. Another thing I'm going to be doing when I get back is I'm going to be updating my my intros and my outro videos. My face is like way too fat in those videos now. I need to like use my new thinner face. Still a little bit bloated. I still got like stuff in my. Okay, this is not fat. This is my hypermobile ehlers-danlos syndrome. Some of it's fat, but it's me being able to pull my skin out real far. And then Eric and Alex are also going to help me like do photo shoots in Austin, just to show like, hey, I'm actually getting smaller. My legs are still huge, but I'm getting smaller and it's very exciting. But anyways, guys, this is a short video. It's a vlog video. I got nothing to react to. I will next time. I got some more things to say. It's gonna be fun. We got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of collabs coming your way, and I can't wait for you to see what happens. Okay, I can't wait to see what happens. It's really exciting to actually have progress and weight loss, and I definitely hope to do more update videos when I lose 100 pounds, when I can confirm that finally, when I get to my lowest weight since my massive weight gain pre-COVID, and then when I finally get out of obese class 3. And that's 100 pounds lost is me at 247 when I get there. My lowest that I was prior to the pre-COVID weight gain and grad school weight gain. I should say grad school weight gain. It was grad school plus COVID, but it's a whole thing. I've told the story a million times. It's not important. But that was 245. But getting out of obese class 3 is getting below 244. So once I actually get to those 3 milestones, I'm gonna do a video for each of them, and I can update you on all those things and what it was like and how it feels. And I just hope that these videos help encourage you if you're on your own weight loss journey to just keep going, because it is possible. It may be strenuous, may be difficult, but you can do it. And, I'm proof that I'm doing it one way. Alex is doing it another way. We're two separate people doing it our own different ways, but with the same goal in mind. And we're solidarity, right? I'm joking. I can't help but do it. I have to make fun of the socialists a little bit each time I do a video. But yeah, hey guys, I did it. I did it eating a high saturated fat diet. I did it eating a lot of sugar, like fructose. I did it eating bread. I did it eating beef. I did it sometimes eating out at restaurants, just making sure I was being careful about what I ordered. You don't need a lot of special stuff to lose weight. You can do it just by exercise, calorie cutting, and being conscious about what kind of foods you're eating, trying to have a low inflammation diet so that your hunger cues are on track, that your hormones balance. It's not as hard as you think it is. What makes it hard is just how long it takes to do it, especially if you started out where I was at 347 pounds. Okay, that being said, guys, I'll see you hopefully in a few days. I'm gonna try to edit some videos while I'm in Austin to put them out next week. But if not, I will see you the week following, and I am very excited to keep building this YouTube relationship with you. Okay, I'm so glad that we are all interacting. I love your comments. I try to respond to as many as I can. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Okay, bye.